Welcome to the Entertaining Pudding YouTube channel. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman from Detective Comics number 27. But before we take a look at the figure, let's do a little background on Batman himself. Batman debuted in Detective Comics number 27, published in May 1939, in a story titled The Case of the Chemical Syndicate. The issue follows Batman's investigations in the murder of an industrialist and his partners. The tale was written by Bill Finger and drawn by Bob Kane. The early stories were dark, featuring a Batman who did not shy away from killing. The character quickly became popular, leading to his own solo title in 1940. Robin, Batman's sidekick, was introduced in 1940 also, lightening the tone and boosting sales. Over the next few years, Batman's rogues gallery expanded with iconic villains like the Joker and Catwoman. The 1950s saw Batman in lighter science fiction-influenced stories. However, declining sales led to a 1964 revamp by editor Julius Schwartz, who returned Batman to his detective roots and updated his appearance. The 1966 Batman TV series introduced a campy, humorous tone, which was reflected in the comics until its cancellation in 1968. In the 1970s, writers Dennis O'Neil and Neil Adams restored Batman's dark, gritty nature, a trend that continues into the modern era. Here's Batman out of the box with his accessories. We'll take a look at those, starting with the card that comes with all of the DC Multiverse McFarlane figures. We've got a picture of the iconic cover, Detective Comics number 27, May 1939, introducing the Batman. Cool cover. Got Batman Detective Comics number 27, data file. Real name, Bruce Wayne. Batman has dedicated his life to an endless crusade, a war on all criminals in the name of his murdered parents who were taken from him when he was just a child. Since that tragic night, he has trained his body and mind to near physical perfection to be a self-made superhero. He's developed an arsenal of technology that would put most armies to shame. He has assembled teams of his fellow heroes like the Justice League and the Outsiders. In the name of his murdered parents, Bruce Wayne wages an eternal war on criminals of Gotham City. He is vengeance. He is the night. He is Batman. So there's that. Comes with 4 extra hands here. We got 2 grasping hands, which are really detailed. I like the knuckles and everything. Take a look there. Really cool. You'll never see him up this close, but it does matter. And the overall appearance of the figure when he's posing. He's got a couple flat hands here. I would call them flight hands if he could fly, but they are. Here's that one. And there's that one. And he also comes with the mysterious wrench. Came with this wrench. Now, I know maybe in the early episodes or early issues, probably beat some guys with a wrench like this, so I'll have to look into that. But he does come with a wrench. All right, that's it for his accessories. Let's see what the figure looks like close up. Here's Batman up close. First thing you notice, he looks straight down. You cannot move his head, but we'll get a better look at his face scope here. I'll move him up. Ears are nice and long like the original. Eyes are white. Lips are colored nicely. Look at that. Just beautiful. His ears were very long in the beginning. He's got the little bat on the front. That's pretty cool. He's got the utility belt, which he always had. Isn't that? I think is that separate? Yeah, I believe that's not scope. That's a separate piece. He's got the purple gloves. I'm not sure why they did that. But he's got the trunks, black boots. Really nicely done. Musculature. The cape is, of course, articulated. We'll get to that. Not articulated, but wired. Take a look at the back here. The obligatory bat butt. Utility belt comes all the way around. Back muscles. Really nicely done. Love that belt. All right, that's what he looks like close up. Let's take a look at his articulation. As I mentioned, his head doesn't move at all. That's fine. He doesn't need to because of this pose. Let's see, ab crunch. He goes forward a little bit, back just a little, so maybe he's looking straight. Arms. Oh boy, he is stiff. Spins all the way around. Goes straight up. Oh. And then down. He's got the bicep swivel. He's also got the double jointed elbows. Spinny wrist. His waist. A little bit of movement there in the abs and the waist. His legs. They go way out, which could be good for posing. And the legs go back that far, forward that far, double jointed knees, pivot and swivel on the foot, toe articulation. And we'll get to the cape. It is a wired cape, as you can see. Let's see if I can do this without dropping him. Spreads out very far. Very nicely done. I like the material. And fold it around. Very nice. Nice shiny material. Goes well with the figure. That's it for his articulation. Let's see what he looks like with some other of his compatriots. Here's Detective Comics number 27 Batman with Action Comics number 1 Superman. Contemporaries. Here he is with the Injustice 2 McFarlane Toys Dr. Fate. Here he is next to the highly disappointing McFarlane Toys Gold Label Superman from Action Comics. And here he is with Doomsday. That's going to do it for this episode. Once again, thank you for spending a little time with me. Like and subscribe if you're compelled to. And I'll see you in the next one.